Hey, I would like to give an update on what happened throughout my pregnancy. Um, I gave birth on, I gave birth last week, and I forgot to put this in the last video, but about 14 weeks I went into the hospital, into the ER to have the baby checked on. I was actually trying to check on myself because I could barely walk or anything. I couldn't see or anything. And I went in there and they checked on the baby through ultrasound, and I seen a little tiny baby that was growing way slower than the other baby. And the nurse came back in the room and they acted like nothing happened. And I know for a fact it looked like a little baby. It looked like the size of a embryo, like a 4 to 8 week embryo, where it's just like it would, you know how small they are whenever they're that little. Well, this little baby looked like it had legs, like and arms, like a full figure and a head, but it was still the size of my fist, like the size of a baby embryo, not the size of my fist, a baby embryo, and a fetus, a fetus. And the other baby was fine. They checked her heart rate and everything like that, and she was fine. And later comes and there's a few. Let me pause this. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the start. I just pulled out all the ultrasounds. Here is her very first ultrasound. There she is. This little thing right there. Well, if you look over here, there's another one. And then that's the very first one. And oh, I'm running time up. Hold on. There's the one I was looking for. Let me see if I think there was one more where this baby or another baby appeared. Oh, that one looks weird right now. Anyway, okay, and this was the weird ultrasound where I didn't get to keep the one that I got from the ER. They said there was nothing there, and I was like, maybe they're playing it cool because they know it's not going to survive, and it's not going to come out alive because of the size difference. It's not going to come out at the same time and be livable. I don't know why they didn't say anything about it, but the point is, I did see it on the screen. So, anyway, this is another ultrasound where you see this is kind of what I've seen in the other. Well, the head was more round and everything like that. Here's the baby I just gave birth to, Ruby. And this right here, you see it kind of looks like a head, but a nose, and then it looks like it's got teeth and a chest. You can see it really good in person. The camera's kind of making me out to be a faker here, but you see this looks like a baby, and then this is the actual baby. Well, speaking of freak things that happen, not only do I not know who the father of the child is, as a joke, as a childish joke, but I also don't know what happened to my second baby. And I did check, I kind of checked the placenta whenever I gave birth. By the way, I did really good compared to my first delivery. I had I was in labor for about 8 hours the first time, and I was in labor 4 hours this time. And it went really good. But anyway, I come out, of course, I sound crazy to the doctor. They didn't see the other infant in all these ultrasounds, but me and my aunt, we did. We seen it. And it's right there. You can see that it's like an actual human, a head, nose, mouth, kind of looks like it's got teeth and everything. But Anyway, what I was saying is, I gave birth. They did the work down there, and then they put the placenta started coming out. They pulled it out and they put it in a bowl. And I was like, "Is there another baby in there? I'm just wondering if there's another baby in there." And they were like, "No, there's definitely not another baby in there." I was like, "Can you check? Can you make sure?" And they're like, "Yeah, but that placenta's looking pretty small. It doesn't look like there would be anything in there." And I took the word for it. They said I could have had the placenta, but the truth is that looking at the placenta laying on the table, it was really a really small placenta. Like it was really small. Like it was squished. It's probably about that big off the table. Like you could tell nothing as big as what's in the ultrasound. There was definitely nothing as big as this baby, which is way smaller, but still, you still would have seen the bulge in the placenta, you know what I mean? And then there's the baby, my baby, the one that just came out. Pretty weird. I don't think there's anything in the placenta. Like I said, I don't know why I didn't just keep the placenta. I guess I was kind of embarrassed that I felt like I was hallucinating and there was no possible way. But like I said, I've caught it on camera twice, caught it on ultrasound twice. They don't even see it. It just looks like a little deformed baby. Like it just didn't develop correctly. But I will give you an update on my newborn as soon as I get done with this video.